Well, hello, welcome back to the Tail 3 Cabin. We're down in Tennessee, down here for 5 days. More of a drop off supplies and some maintenance work going on right now. So come check out, see how our week goes. There's no shortage of great beauty or peacefulness around here at the cabin, but that wasn't so about a week ago. Now, I had got a rental for one night from what I believe now is a young college girl, but she said it was a rental for two adults. But I thought it was a little suspicious when I was getting a lot from the motion sensors around the cabin and a lot of activity. And when I turned on the cameras, I noticed that there were more cars than there were adults supposed to be in there. I asked her what was going on, and she said, "Oh, we haven't even got to the cabin yet," which was a lie. And I said, "Well, that's weird because the neighbors called and they're complaining there's a lot of noise in the area." And she basically lied to me and said, "Oh, we'll try to keep it down." And I said, "Well, how many people are there?" And she paused for a couple seconds and said, "3." And I said, "I don't know. I think there's much more than 3 there. You better take care of our cabin." So our cabin is rated for 6 people. That's the maximum that we allow to rent there. And we counted as many as 40 to maybe 50 people coming in and out here all night long, from early evening to about 4 in the morning. I tried to get the sheriff's department involved, but they would not come out unless I knew they were physically doing damage to our cabin. I called our cleaner the next morning and told her to be prepared, and I don't know what she was going to find. She found the floors were all sticky, the rugs smelled of alcohol, the hot tub was atrocious. There was no damage in the cabin, but it just needed a major cleaning. I told her to do the best she could, and I would pay her double for this cleaning. So we've come down here to be prepared to do some more cleaning. We always have our little laundry list of items to do to check off that we bring down with us, and then of course we always find more things that we need to take care of while we're down here. Now, I had gotten a call from the previous renter shortly after these people were here, and he mentioned they were using the washing machine and it was making a pretty loud noise, and they found a puddle of water on the ground. So I came, gave it a try, and I noticed right off the bat that this guard for the drum on top was loose, which meant that the drum was freely hitting the sides of the washing machine. We later found out that there were some cracks in the drum from this, and that it was going to cost maybe upwards of $800 to $900 to repair, $600 for sure just in part. So this is one of those items that was not on the list originally, but it looks like we're going to have to find a replacement in a hurry. Got a lot of things checked off our list. Pretty full day today. And the next morning I found something unexpected. I was taking the dog out, and a mama bear with two cubs was on the upper parking area for the cabin behind us. I shuttled our dog back in the house real quick because she would want to play with them, and that would not be a good situation. Then we went and grabbed our cameras and followed them going down our hillside down to the road below. Now, we've seen bears around our cabin before. In fact, they've been on our neighbor's porch quite often. They've been in our parking area quite a bit, passing through. But normally they're just passing through. And unfortunately, there's some situations happening here in our HOA area that is a little disturbing.
I figured they were going to go into the garbage.
So there's some construction taking place in our area. A lot of the cabins are being rebuilt that were burnt in the wildfires a couple of years ago. And some of the cleaners are taking shortcuts up here, and instead of taking the garbage with them and taking them to the regular place to dump rubbish, they're dumping it in these construction dumpsters, and it's attracting the bears. And even though it's great seeing these wild animals, and it's the showcase of the Smoky Mountains, once these bears start becoming comfortable with interacting with people and getting used to coming to these dumpsters, and they lose their fear of people, many times they have to be destroyed. So there is a camera that's going to be set up on this dumpster in the future to try to catch who's been dumping rubbish in here. In a few moments here, there's going to be a couple workers show up. They've been polyurethaning on the inside of this cabin in the daytime, and when they pulled up, I could have swore that they must have seen these bears on this dumpster, but they were completely oblivious to it, and I probably should have said something once they pulled up, but I thought for sure they saw them.
I don't think they saw him.
So the bears made their way down the hillside. None of the workers got eaten, and the rest of the day went on as according to schedule. I gotta say a big thank you to Blaylock Appliance, because we called them the day that we found out that the washing machine was bad, and within 24 hours we got another one showing up, so we're pulling this one out and getting ready to swap them. With the COVID ripple effect going on, it's hard to come by appliances, especially the washer dryer type right now. And Blaylock Appliance was able to get one for us. It's a darker color than this one, but it's basically the same thing. They came here, they're taking the old one away, and they're going to set up the new one for us. So all in all, pretty happy, and we'll be pretty relieved that there's not going to be any more washer dryer issues. One thing, the appliance guy who came and looked at our old washer dryer, he found when he opened up the case to it that there was a lot of laundry inside down by where the motor is. And that came from just overloading the washer, and as it's in the spin cycle, stuff flies out, hits the inside of the case, and falls down. So that could have been a serious problem also. Overloading definitely did not help the situation with our old washer and dryer, and probably shortened its life. usually about 20 degrees cooler if you go up to the top of the mountains. And we took a little drive today just to get out of some of the heat and humidity and just enjoy some of the nice views. Back down to hot and humid and finishing up some odds and ends, and then we have to get out of here. Well, packing up, heading back to Northern Ohio in the morning. Appreciate everybody watching. Hope you enjoy these videos and subscribe, and keep an eye on us. Take care.